Hi, I'm Dana. Welcome to Rainy Day Guitar. Okay, so today I'm going to show you Baby, I'd Love You to Want Me. This is by Lobo. You can go to rainydayguitar.com and you can print off the words with the chords above it if you want to. This is the next request on my request page at rainydayguitar.com. Okay, so I'm going to go and play it through once. The solo part I have simplified a little bit. This is a beginner level song in every way except the solo. But I came up with a solo that I think even sort of beginners can do if you're a little bit, if this isn't your first week, okay? But even if it is, you could probably just take it really slowly and learn it. It's pretty simple. I also will show you a way at the end how to play it through without any solo at all, just to be able to keep playing. And then at the very, very end, I will go back and show you the solo that I think he is doing, okay? So I'm gonna play it through once, and then I'll go back and show you how to do it, plus the solos at the end. All right, here we go. Let's see, hold on. Okay, he only does one strum per intro. I don't get much of an intro. Here we go. When I saw you standing there, years ago. Never let your feelings show. The obligation that you made for the title that they gave. Baby, I love you to want me the way that I want you. Here comes the solo. I wasn't preparing. If you'd only let it be. Dun, dun. No, that's not it. I forgot. If you'd only let it be. That's it. Sorry, I messed up. No, it took time for me to know. like fade outs. He just plays it one more time and it gets softer and softer. Okay, all right, let's go ahead and walk through it step by step. Sorry, I blew the solo. I was checking the clock at the time and thinking, wait, when did I start? How much time do I have? Because this is my second take. I ran out of time the first time, so I'm trying to go fast. All right, and I didn't see that solo sneaking up on me. All right, we're gonna start with our capo on the 3rd fret, okay? And then we're gonna put on a G. We have 4 chords. We have a G, A minor, a C, and a D. If you don't know those chords, go to rainydayguitar.com on the beginner tab. Couple of items down, 2 or 3 items down is a chord sheet, and that has all these chords on there. It's totally free. Go print it off and you can practice, okay? All right, so we're gonna go on a G and we're gonna strum 4 downs for the intro, but they start singing on the 2nd beat, okay? So you're gonna go, it's really just one down, and then he starts singing. When I saw you standing, okay, now we kind of start the chords in the song, the body of the song. There, okay, that's gonna come in on a G. Now, sometimes there are 4 beats on a chord, and sometimes there are 8. And when there are 8, you're gonna do something on the 4th beat. Watch, on the G, you're gonna lift your pointer off on the 4th beat. Watch, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can't hear that. Oops, but this one. So you're gonna, it's very subtle on the G, but you can hear it if you listen, okay? So on the 4th beat, we're gonna lift him and put him right back down on the 5th. So it's gonna sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I would actually, to get that sound out a little bit bigger, I would actually focus a little bit on those lower notes. And then you can strum the rest of it because they'll hear it better if you do that, okay? Then you're gonna go to an A minor, same thing. You're gonna lift your pointer off on the 4th beat and put him back down on the 5th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can hear it really clearly on the A minor. It's nice. Then you're going to go to a C, and he's only 4 beats. You're not gonna do any finger lifting, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the D. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember on a D not to strum 6 unless you wrap your thumb around, but most of us don't, unless there's a reason to. Most of us just go to D. 2, 3, 4. Then you're back to G for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You got it? Okay, that's kind of the pattern for the verses, for all 3 verses. I'm going to start from the beginning, and I'm going to go through the whole first verse down to the chorus, then we'll stop and talk about the chorus. Okay, here we go. Intro is 1 strum, right? 1. When I saw you standing, that was just 4, so I'm not going to do any finger flutters now. I'm starting with 8. There. I about fell off my A minor chair. 2, 3, 4, 5. Lost my place. When you moved your mouth to speak, C 4 times. 2, 3, 4. Then a D 4 times. I felt the blood go to my G 8 times. Feet 2, 3, 4, 5. Now it took time for me to know. 2, 3, 4, 5. What you tried so not to show. 2, 3, 4, 5. Something in my soul just cried. 4 times on a C. D 4 times. I see the want in your G 4 times. Blue eyes 2, 3, 4. Okay, now we're up to the chorus. The chorus we're going to do a little bit different strum, and I have the strum printed out. By the way, I have how many times next to each chord on that verse. So the G has 8, and the A minor has 8, and the C has 4, and the D has 4, and I have that little number written next to it so you know how many times. Remember, if it's 8, you're going to flutter. If it's 4, you're not going to flutter your pointer finger, okay? Down to the chorus. So the chorus, we're going to go down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay? That gives it kind of a nice breakup mode there. We don't just want to do down, down, up the whole time. It gets boring, okay? So we're going to go 3 down, down, ups, and then the 4th time we're going to go down, up, okay? Okay, and I'm going to do that for each of these chords. They all get that same beat until the last 2 at the end, and I tell you what to do on those. Okay, so G, baby, I love you too. A minor, same strum. 1, 2, the way that I see, same strum. 1, 2, the way that it G. So we're right there. Baby, you love me too. A minor, 1, 2. The way that I see, 1, 2. Okay, now the D, we only have half. We only have half the amount of time, so we're going to do the last half of that strum, which is down, down, up, down, up, down, up. So remember how I told you there were 4 parts? We're just going to do parts 3 and 4. But I've got that typed up for you. Down, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, if you'd only let it be. Then on the G, we're going to do 5 strums and then hold. If you'd only let it be. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. You told yourself years ago, and now I'm back to 1, 2, 3. This is second. We're on that flutter. I'm on second verse, so I'm back to the fluttering part because I've got 8 on this G. You told yourself years ago. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then the A minor, but I'm going to put the words in, and I can't sing and count at the same time, so I'm opting for the words and counting where I can. Okay? You told yourself years ago. 2, 3, 4, 5. You never let your feelings show. 2, 3, 4, 5. The obligation that you see 4 times. D 4 times. For the title that G 4 times. Chorus. We did in the chorus, we're just repeating it, okay? Baby, down, up, down, up. Let me repeat it. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. Here we go. Baby, I love you, want me, A minor, the way that I want you. That's a C, G, the way that it should be. Stay on G, baby, you love me, want you, A minor, the way that I want. You're gonna keep going. If you'd only let it down, down, up, down, up, down, up. Now so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna skip the solo part that I did, and I'm just gonna show you how to play this without the solo. Okay, so if you're not playing the solo, you think it's too hard for you, it's not that hard. Try it. But maybe you'll want to come back to it in a few months, okay? When you've been practicing every day and you're getting better and better. You can do this. I simplified it. I made it really easy. Okay, so if you're not going to do the solo yet, you're just going to do, and it says guitar solo right here. Either just strum your G for 8 counts, your A for 8 counts, your C 4, your D 4, and your G 5 strums, and then hold. Or learn the solo. And I have the solo right before, and I'll show you that. So let me finish the song, and then I'll go back and show you that fun solo. Okay, so if you'd only let it be. Okay, now we're strumming G 8 times 1, and I probably wouldn't go straight down. I'd probably do, I'd do that whole beat. But if it's only 4, you get it's just the last 2 sections of the chorus, okay? So you're gonna go, in fact, I'll underline that. I'll put that up. So the part that's underlined is if it's 4, okay? If you'd only let it be. Here we go. Down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the C and the D, I can only do the last half of that full strum because I only have half the amount of time, right? Okay, so the G I'm ending on 5 strums and hold. So 1, 2, this is the end, 4 of the solo. Now it took time for me to know. 1, 2, 3, flutter, 4, 5. But you tried so not to show. Same thing, I'm just repeating, flutter. Something in my soul just cries. 4 times, and then a D 4. I see the want in your blue eyes. 4 times. Here we go with the chorus. Baby, I love you, want me. fade out, or you can do the guitar 2 more times and then fade out, however you want to do it. Okay, let me show you the solo. If you're going to try this solo, you're going to go, if you'd only let it be, just strum once and then go open 4, then 2nd fret, okay, then you're going to grab a G, so you're going to, if you'd only let it be, bum, 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 you're going to pluck a G, 1, 2, 3, and 6, and I have this on the G. You're going to pluck 1, 2, 3, and 6 together. I have them with a slash. 1 slash 2 slash 3 slash 6 means it's kind of like a fraction, but that means I want them together. Okay, so you're going to pluck 1, 2, 3, and 6 together, then 3, and then what I call twins is 1 and 2 together. I just pluck 1 and 2 together, okay, and then 3, and then 4. So let me show you. You're going to go. So you're going to go bum bum. Pluck everybody on G. 3 twins. 3, 4. Then you're going to hit 4 again, and you're going to go 4 hit 3 hit 2. So you can actually make sound by hitting a string. If you haven't done a hammer, this is called a hammer-on. Okay? You can practice hammering. So watch, you can even make sound without this hand. But you got to practice, and you got to hit it square on, right with the ball of your finger. You can do it with your pointer, do it with your ring. Pete's a little tougher because he's so tiny. Anyway, but you can, okay? So you're going to hammer on, but what you're going to do is you're going to go 4 hammer with your tall man, and he's the strongest. So use the, and I'm right on the very tip of my tall man, okay? So I'm going to go 4 hit, then I'm going to go 3 hit, 2, and then I'm going to let go of him so that I don't get this sound clashing. 4 hit, 3 hit, 2, okay? So my G sounds like this. Bum, bum. 3 twins, 3, 4, 4 hit, 3 hit, 2. Isn't that cool? Okay. Now I'm going to go to an A minor, and I'm going to go, it says pluck 1, 2, 3, and 5 together, then hit 4, and then pluck 1, 2, 3 together, and then 4, and then I'm going to pluck 2 and 3. Now I can either, I'm still on my A minor, I can either just lift up my ring or not even worry about him, but I'm going to pluck 2 and 3 and slide up 2 frets. Okay? Or I can shift and grab that with my tall man because I'm just plucking 2 and 3. My tall man's a little bit stronger and I get a little bit better, teeny bit better sound, but you can do it with your ring. Okay, rings are just kind of weak. It's just better with my tall man. Anyway, so what you're going to do is you're going to slide and you're going to ride and slide. You're going to, okay, you don't just want to go like this, watch. Okay, you got to ride it. So I'm squeezing the dickens. I got lines on my hands, my fingers to prove it, okay? So I'm squeezing and I'm riding all the way up. If you just don't squeeze, and it hurts, but it's worth the pain, okay? So you're gonna slide up 2 frets and practice not overshooting. You don't wanna go 3 frets, you don't wanna go 1. Okay, you gotta practice 2, you can do it, okay? So you're gonna grab 2 and 3, pluck it and slide up 2 frets, squeezing the dickens. Cool, huh? And then you're gonna slide, back down and pluck 2 and 3 again, and then hit 1. That's what you do on an A minor. So you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, and 5, 4, pluck everybody, pluck 4. Okay, and then you're gonna pluck 2 and 3, slide up, and then slide back down, and pluck 1. So that A minor sounds like this. But you get the idea, okay? Now you're gonna go to a C, and you're gonna pluck 1, 2, 3, and 5 together. And as soon as you do that, you're gonna lift up your tall man and hit 4 open, and hammer on, then hit 3, and hammer with your tall man. So your tall man's gotta move down. So you're gonna go 4 hit, 3 hit, 2. So your C sounds like this. 4 hit, 3 hit, 2. Isn't that cool? Then you're going to go right to a D, pluck 1, 2, 3, and 4, then 3, and then you're going to put your pinky on 1 right underneath your tall man. Technically this is a D sus4, but he's only there for a second, so we're just going to put him on and go pull him off, 2, 3, 4. So put your pinky on 1, and I'm pulling off. So you can hammer on, and if you lift, that sounds like that, but if you pull, that's a pluck off. So I'm gonna pull him off. It's a pull off, okay? So I'm not just lifting, I'm pulling him off. And you get a sound, I'm actually plucking with my pinky. 1, pull, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so the D sounds like this. Let's see. Okay, and then you're going to go to G. Well, I always forget to strum. I'm in plucking mode, so I tend to pluck, but you should strum or pluck, and then you want to do it 5 times total. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you are strumming, then you just go on to the second verse. Running out of time. Okay, let me do that solo one time, and then hopefully you'll have enough time to show you what I think he's doing. Okay, so you've just gone, if you'd only let it be, then G, 4th string, or not G, 4th string, bum, bum, now G. 3, let's see, 3 twins, 3, 4, 4, hit 3, hit 2, A minor, 1, 2, 3, and 5, 3, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, pluck, 4, slide 2 and 3 up, and then back down, hit 1, now a C. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm going to do it one more time without talking. Here we go. Bum, bum. It's terrible. Then you start the 3rd verse. Okay, all right, let me show you what I think he's doing on his little solo. And I can't do it, but I'm going to show you anyway. Okay, so he's going bum, bum, no, bum, 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 and he does a little vibrato there, vibration, and then he kind of goes up to the, I don't know what this is, it's the 11th fret if I didn't have a capo on, but I'm pushing it, I'm sliding my string up. I can't do it as high as he does it because I'm not as strong as he does it. And then I'm going to go bum, 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 bum. No, too far. Do, 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 do. Oh my gosh. Do, do. No, you could do that. Do, 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 do. But he's really sliding. Do, 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 do. And then he does this little thing with his pointer. He's grabbing on the 5th fret. I'm grabbing the bottom 5 strings, and then he goes. So I'm plucking 3 and 4, and then I'm going to hammer on with my pinky and ring. This is too hard for me even. And pluck it again. Now pluck 4 and 5. And hammer on. And then he goes to a G. That's the end. Okay, so that's his little solo that I think he's doing. Whoops. Whoops. That's what he's doing right there. Okay? That's to the best of my ability. It was hard to see, but anyway. Okay, so that is Baby, I'd Love You to Want Me by Lobo. Go to rainydayguitar.com and print off the paper if you would like that. For more fun songs, go to rainydayguitar.com.